Welcome boys and girls, Costin here with Total War Warhammer Free Tiger Warriors DLC. And I am playing here a battle as Bhashiva against Grimgor. This is a campaign battle. Creative Assembly does allow us to show these kind of campaign battles. Bhashiva here is rank 9, so I don't have all of her useful, items and all that kind of stuff. She does have stock still, and I do have one unit of Ironclaw Tiger Warriors, which I'm probably going to be using against the Black Orcs. I do have a bunch of Tiger Warriors, regular ones, as well as some Jade Warriors with halberds, regular Jade Warriors as well. So the Jade Warriors with halberds are going to be my flank protection. I'm going to use the Jade Warrior crossbowmen behind, and just going to move some of these guys right here. We are going to be dealing with a lot of Grimgor's, well, let's just put it like this, nonsense. We do have a caster, and he is able to buff up Tiger Warrior units. So you do start with a Claw Speaker, so you do start with a casualty replenishment hero in your campaign, as Creative Assembly did show. So, Grimgor has attacked me. In fact, I believe Creative Assembly did show that in the victory conditions, you do have to defeat him. So that's that's an interesting little tidbit right there. I mean, I think it's getting to the point of being very interesting. I'm not sure why he's not attacking, because he did attack in the campaign. I mean, I'm just going to take a stroll right here. She's fast enough that she can go in and try and do some damage. If not, I'll just literally attack Grimgor, which, for the record, I really don't want to do in this situation, because it's freaking Grimgor, and this is legendary. It's not legendary very hard, but all the same. Tiger Warriors are pretty good in melee. Okay, so there he is. He's coming in. Right there. Now, what does Grimgor have? Well, he has what you might expect. He has some Squake Herds, he has some Black Orcs with great weapons that he starts with. He has some Orc or big guns. I mean, I suppose the strategy that you could use is that you could just go for the idea that you're just going to... Alright, let's just move them over there and engage in a melee fight. Remember, these guys do have devastating flanker, so that's one of the principal benefits of fighting with the Tiger Warrior army, is that they do have that devastating flanker capability if they get a charge in there. But Grimgor is going to be Grimgor, so not strictly what the kind of guy that I want to, mess around with. I'm not sure if the Tiger Warriors are going to be able to do a good job against them, so we do have that battle right there. I am charging them into... Like, I think they're fast enough. Like, what's the speed? If I can actually see it. So, those are my Tiger Warriors. No, I can't. There we go. So speed 75, so obviously they can outnumber me. But yeah, I mean, you might be surprised how, even though for quite a while you may only have Tiger Warriors, they're quite effective at holding their own in a battle. Like the Tiger Warrior, Ironclaw Warriors. Okay, let's send Bhashiva to try and deal with Grimgor. Not necessarily the best battle tactics, but we can see that they're doing short work of the enemy, because most of Grimgor's force is made up of, big guns, Black Orcs with... Right, let's lower their melee defense and send Bhashiva right there to also help out. I mean, it's probably going to be one of those situations where you just win a battle against Grimgor by simply by just simply overwhelming him in melee, which, you know, I'm gonna say it, not many people can do this. Like, genuinely so. Let's buff Bhashiva up there, give her weapon damage as well. And let's do some of that devastating flanker. Like, these guys, they just go in and they just destroy things in their path. In this situation. Okay, so there's Grimgor. Let's try and duel him. I'll do a proper duel. Gotta deal with his artillery. Jade Warrior Crossbowman did take some damage. Not the most effective use of my army, I admit. But it definitely is a change in play style that you normally don't have when you're playing a campaign, because usually speaking, when you're playing a campaign, it's kind of like very slow, very methodical, all that kind of stuff. Not so much with Tiger Warriors. That's definitely the case. Alright, so can she win? That's really the question, I suppose. Can she actually pull through? I'm gonna say no, because Grimgor is still Grimgor, and so we're just going to have to help her out. Like, I'll do a proper skirmish duel, like, see what, how things work out. Okay, let's try and... Like, the Snarling pump wagons are the main annoying factor. Worth saying that the problem with fighting Grimgor isn't just that he has one army. The problem with fighting Grimgor is he has 10 armies. And he's quite perfectly willing to use them. Like, I might create army losses right here that would get him to back off, but he is unbreakable, so we actually need to kill him, which is not the most pleasant scenario in the world, I gotta say. Alright, or rather, he was unbreakable. Can we even kill this guy in an actual fight? Usual Grimgor situation, you fight his army, you defeat his army, but killing him is difficult because even if you chase him down, like, the guy's just gonna wallop everything. I really don't think Bhashiva is capable of winning a duel, but we'll find out in Skirmish. But keep in mind, Skirmish is a different affair than Campaign, because in Campaign, obviously, you have to worry about skill lines, red skill line, and I haven't been able to get her special skill line available just yet. Come on. There we go. So that is Grimgor, and that is a Pyrrhic victory. 600 losses, 1,000 losses, that's roughly about it. Alright, so that was a campaign battle, but now let's see Skirmish versus Grimgor. So Bhashiva gonna go against Grimgor right here in a battle situation. We do have the teleport, but I think I'm going to wait on that. Keep in mind, he doesn't see me yet, and I think that's one of Bhashiva's main strengths, to be quite honest with you. Those animations are something. That they designed for her. Wow, she could actually win. Like, I'm impressed. But has he used the debuffs against me? Like, this is set on very hard, so I'm not sure if he actually used his own abilities. She's very, very fast. I mean, he is using his abilities, don't get me wrong. I mean, okay, she got the burst of damage because of her skills right there. So it seems to me that the best way to use Bhashiva is to just go in do some damage, and then, yeah, get her out. Though she's more durable than you give her credit for. Like, it's that combination of physical resistance, magical attacks, flaming damage, debuffs. Call me impressed, really. I mean, of course, I'd be curious to see how Bhashiva would handle a high-level Grimgor in a campaign. But there's probably not going to be a high-level Grimgor. So she did 7k damage, he did 2k damage. You know, it makes you wonder, who would beat her in the duel? Like, Malice Darkblade? Maybe? I'm not quite sure. Again, campaign different than Skirmish, but yeah, she just literally wrecked him. She didn't do so well in the campaign, but that's because he was higher rank, so he had his quest items, like, and he had skills there that she didn't have, because I had obviously focused in the campaign on different things. Well, that is an interesting dynamic. I guess Grimgor isn't the best anymore. Now, I'm kind of curious how she will do against a big entity, right? Because, like, we got Skarbrand right there. Is she going to defeat him? Seems so. Pretty damn easily, even. I mean, it is the magical attacks, because he's obviously got... because he's obviously got that physical resistance. Though, you know, her armor piercing bonus versus infantry. Yeah, so the burst damage she has is enough to do quite a good amount of damage initially. But she's not able to sustain the damage against someone like Skarbrand. I mean, it would make sense for Skarbrand to defeat her because he's also much more expensive than her. She's 1850, so Skarbrand is 3k. You can understand why Skarbrand would win. He did 3k damage. She still did more damage than him, though. So you obviously don't want her to bring her against lords that have a ton of HP. You also want to keep her mobile because she's pretty fast. Like, that's the one advantage she does have. All right, Costin signing out.